Hello everyone, my name is Tyler, and welcome to AI Football Prediction Lab, Europe's most trusted football prediction channel. After the Champions League midweek fixtures, we are now back to domestic league action. This Friday and Saturday, we have 25 matches across Europe's top 5 leagues. Our European football expert, Luca, has analysed all of these games, and he will now share his insights and predictions with you. Please remember, this video is open to everyone. However, the matches to be played on Sunday and Monday will be available exclusively for our premium members. For just the price of a cup of coffee, you can become a premium member and get access to all of our content. With that said, let's turn it over to Luca and hear what he has to say about these 25 games.
Hello everyone, Luca here. As Tyler mentioned, 25 games will be played this Friday and Saturday across Europe's top 5 leagues. So without wasting any time, let's begin with the predictions and analysis for the English Premier League. Our first match is Brentford versus Burnley. Burnley have lost their last 3 games, and if they want to stay in the league this season, they need to collect at least 1 point from matches like this, away games against teams of similar strength. But it won't be an easy match for them because Brentford are a team that perform very well at home and have earned most of their points in their own stadium. My prediction for this match is at least 1 goal in the second half. Brentford may score in the first half, and if Burnley fall behind, they will open up in the second half to try and rescue a point. So I believe we will see at least 1 goal in the second half of this game. Our second match is Manchester City versus Leeds United. Manchester City continue to disappoint their fans. After losing to Newcastle, they also suffered a 2-0 defeat at home to Leverkusen in the Champions League earlier this week. The title race will clearly not be easy, especially considering Arsenal's rising form. My prediction for this match is at least 1 goal in the first half. Manchester City have enormous attacking power, and after 2 consecutive losses, they will want to start fast and make a strong statement. Their chances of scoring early are high. On the other hand, City are a team that can concede from counter-attacks, and Leeds United are capable of scoring from a counter as well. So overall, I believe we will see at least 1 goal in the first half of this match. In the next match, Sunderland face Bournemouth. These are 2 evenly matched teams, and the league table reflects that they are placed consecutively in the standings with the same number of points. Sunderland have experienced a slight dip in form recently with no wins in their last 3 matches. Meanwhile, Bournemouth also haven't won any of their last 3 games. It's a match that promises to be enjoyable and competitive. My prediction for this game is at least 1 goal in the second half. The first half might stay quiet, as both teams are similar in strength, but the match should open up in the second half. So I believe we will see at least 1 goal in the second half. In the next match, Everton face Newcastle. Everton are in great form, having collected 7 points from their last 3 Premier League games, and their recent victory over Manchester United was particularly impressive. They played almost 75 minutes with 10 men and still didn't concede a goal. Everton are especially strong at home. Newcastle, on the other hand, first beat Manchester City at home and then travelled to Marseille for a Champions League match. They've had 2 demanding games in a row, and their squad depth is not very strong. My prediction for this match is Everton double chance. Everton are in form, full of confidence, and physically better prepared than Newcastle. I believe Everton can at least avoid defeat in this match because they are genuinely a tough team to face at home. In the final match of the evening, Tottenham face Fulham. Tottenham have failed to win their last 3 league games, collecting 2 defeats and 1 draw. After that, they travelled to Paris this week for their Champions League match and ended up conceding 5 goals. Both their confidence and physical condition seem low at the moment. Fulham, on the other hand, have won 2 of their last 3 matches and are showing signs of improvement. My prediction for this match is over 1.5 goals. I believe we will see at least 2 goals. Tottenham have no choice but to go for the win, so they will play openly, but Fulham are also a team that love counter-attacks, and against a tired Tottenham side, their chances of scoring are high. Overall, I expect at least 2 goals in this match. Now we move on to Spain's La Liga. On Friday, there is only 1 match, Getafe versus Elche. Getafe have lost their last 2 games, but their main characteristic is playing in very low-scoring matches. In their last 5 fixtures, there have been only 6 goals in total. Elche, on the other hand, haven't been winning recently, but they have been stopping big teams. They held Real Sociedad, and most recently they managed to stop Real Madrid. They are a very resilient team. My prediction for this match is Getafe double chance. I don't think Getafe will lose this match at home. There is also a high chance of a low-scoring game. But my main pick is Getafe to secure at least 1 point in front of their fans. In Saturday's first match, Mallorca face Osasuna. These 2 teams are placed consecutively in the standings, with Mallorca having just 1 point more than Osasuna. We can say they are fairly evenly matched, but Osasuna are in very poor form in their last 5 games. They have recorded 4 defeats and 1 draw. This is an important match for them, even though they are playing away from home. My prediction for this match is under 1.5 goals in the first half. I don't think we will see 2 goals in the opening 45 minutes. In a match of this importance, both sides will be cautious, and Osasuna in particular will try to start with solid defending. They know that if they concede first, turning the game around will be difficult. Therefore, I don't expect 2 goals in the first half. In the next match, Barcelona take on Alavés. Barcelona are of course the clear favourites. After Real Madrid's recent dropped points, Barcelona have closed the gap to just 1 point, and they are now back at the Nou Camp, which gives them a huge advantage. Alavés are a resilient team, a side that can frustrate their opponents and defend well. My prediction for this match is no goal in the first 10 minutes. Those who want to take a bit more risk can also consider no goal in the first 15 minutes. Yes, Barcelona are known for starting games quickly, but Alavés will begin this match with very tight and disciplined defending. So the probability of a goalless first 10-15 minutes is very high in my opinion. In this match, Levante face Athletic Bilbao. Levante look like a team that will feel the pressure of the relegation battle very closely this season. They have already suffered 4 defeats in their last 5 matches. Athletic Bilbao, on the other hand, continue to disappoint. They are struggling in the league, and they haven't been able to get the results they want in the Champions League either. My prediction for this match is that Athletic Bilbao will score at least 1 goal. Even though their form is poor and confidence is low, I expect them to treat this as a reaction game. They will try to play better in this away match, and I believe they have enough quality to find at least 1 goal. Next, we have Atletico Madrid versus Real Oviedo, the final La Liga match of Saturday. Real Oviedo may be at the bottom of the table, but they are not a terrible team. They still have a realistic chance of staying in the league this season. They also tend to play very low-scoring matches in their last 3 games. Only 1 goal has been scored in total. Atletico Madrid, on the other hand, are arguably the most informed team in Spain right now. They keep winning in both the Champions League and La Liga. My prediction for this match is Atletico Madrid to win. Atletico may feel both the physical fatigue from the Inter game and a bit of victory hangover, so it could be a closer match than expected, but I still believe Atletico Madrid will come out with the win. Now we move on to Italy's Serie A. On Friday there is only one match, Como versus Sassuolo. Como are clearly the favourites here. They are one of the teams with the fewest defeats in Serie A this season and seem to be climbing upward. Sassuolo, on the other hand, are a resilient side, not a team that loses easily. My prediction for this match is at least 1 goal in the second half. Sassuolo may manage to keep the first half tight, but with Como's squad quality, I expect them to find a goal after the break. The goal could also come from Sassuolo. Overall, I believe we will see at least 1 goal in the second half of this match. In Saturday's first match in Serie A, Genoa face Hellas Verona. Hellas Verona have still not won a single match after 12 league games. Genoa, on the other hand, have been collecting points since their managerial change with 1 win and 2 draws in their last 3 matches. My prediction for this match is Genoa double chance. If Genoa fail to take points here, the points they collected in the last 3 weeks could lose their value because they are playing directly against one of the weakest teams in the league. This is a crucial fixture, and Genoa should be able to secure at least 1 point. In the next match, Parma face Udinese. Parma have had a good last 2 weeks, collecting 4 points from their recent matches. Udinese, however, are going through a poor run of form, losing 3 of their last 4 games. My prediction for this match is that Udinese will score at least 1 goal. Even though their attacking players have been quiet in recent weeks, I believe they can break that silence in this match and find at least 1 goal against Parma. In the next match, Juventus take on Cagliari. Juventus have fallen behind in the title race. They are currently 7 points away from Roma. They now want to build a winning streak, and their recent 3-2 away victory against Bodo Glimt has given them a boost in confidence. Cagliari, on the other hand, are not in good form. My prediction for this match is Juventus to win. After last week's draw against Torino, Juventus will want to win this match at home, and they certainly have the quality to do so. In Saturday's final match in Serie A, Milan face Lazio. Milan earned a fantastic victory last week by beating Inter away from home, proving that they are very much in the title race. They are currently sitting in 2nd place. Lazio, meanwhile, will aim to stay within the top 7 this season. They are not a team that loses easily. My prediction for this match is at least 1 goal in the second half. I think the first half has a high chance of being quiet, because Lazio are a team that can lock the game down and will play carefully in this away fixture. But in the second half, the match should open up, and I expect at least 1 goal. Now it's time for the German Bundesliga, and on Friday there is only 1 match. This match is between Mönchengladbach and Leipzig. Mönchengladbach made a terrible start to the season, but they have now won their last 3 games and found an important rhythm. Leipzig, on the other hand, are doing well and currently sit 2nd in the table behind Bayern Munich. My prediction is Leipzig double chance. Even though Mönchengladbach's form and confidence are very high, I don't think Leipzig will leave here with a defeat. On Saturday, in the first match of the Bundesliga, Bayern Munich faced St. Pauli. Everything was going well for Bayern Munich, but they returned from their away game in England with a defeat. They might take out the frustration of that loss in this match. My prediction is Bayern Munich to win the first half. Bayern Munich will not want to lose their rhythm, so they will enter this game with the intention of clearing the negative energy from that previous match. Bayern Munich to win the first half. In the other match, Hoffenheim and Augsburg face each other. Hoffenheim are currently one of the most informed teams in Germany, with 4 wins and 1 draw in their last 5 games. Augsburg, on the other hand, ended their poor run by beating Hamburg. My prediction is, we will not see 3 goals in the second half. Yes, 1 or 2 goals may come in the second half, but it doesn't look realistic to me that these two teams will produce 3 goals after the break. In the other match, Union Berlin face Heidenheim. Looking at their current trajectory this season, Heidenheim seem unlikely to stay in the league. They have been really poor. Union Berlin, on the other hand, have already shown signs that they will be a mid-table team this season. My prediction is over 1.5 goals. I expect at least 2 goals in this match because Heidenheim cannot keep a clean sheet and they have nothing to lose. They will also attack. I believe we will see 2 goals. In the other match, Werder Bremen face Köln. Although Köln are usually very strong defensively, in recent weeks they have suffered from concentration problems at the back and have conceded too many goals. But this doesn't mean they are a bad defensive team. In fact, we know they normally defend very well. Werder Bremen, on the other hand, are a very stable side. They usually play in low-scoring games, and they are not a team that loses easily. My prediction is, there will not be 5 goals in this match. Köln will rely on their defensive identity again, and they will be more careful here, conceding fewer goals. Therefore, I don't expect 5 goals in this match. In the other match, Bayer Leverkusen face Dortmund. This is clearly the match of the week. Bayer Leverkusen created a sensation by beating Manchester City away from home and earning a huge victory. Dortmund, on the other hand, continue to perform well. Most recently, they beat Villarreal 4-0 at home. My prediction is Dortmund double chance. Even though they are playing away, Dortmund have the strength to take at least 1 point from this match, and they are becoming a team that is very hard to beat. Therefore, I don't think Dortmund will lose this game. Lastly, we move on to France's Ligue 1. In Friday's only match, Metz face Rennes. Rennes are one of the most resilient teams in France, and their form has increased significantly in recent weeks. Metz, on the other hand, were demoralized after losing to Brest following their 3-match winning streak. My prediction is over 1.5 goals. Recently, Metz have been in good form except for their last match, and they are managing to score goals. Rennes are also not a team that loses easily. Therefore, I expect Metz to push for a win, while Rennes will respond strongly to avoid defeat, and I believe we will see at least 2 goals in this match. In Saturday's first match in France, Monaco faced Paris Saint-Germain. Both teams played in the Champions League during the week. Monaco failed to beat Paphos away and their poor form continues. Paris Saint-Germain, on the other hand, are the league leaders and most recently beat Tottenham 5-3 at home. My prediction is both teams to score. You could say this is a do-or-die match for Monaco. They must score and they must produce something. And Paris Saint-Germain have been conceding a lot of goals recently. I already expect Paris to score, so I believe this will be a match where both teams find the net. In the next match, Paris FC face Auxerre. Paris FC don't play like a typical French team. They play almost like a Spanish side, similar to Barcelona or Real Madrid. They don't care much about defending and constantly attack, offering very entertaining football. Auxerre, on the other hand, are in terrible form. They are stuck at the bottom of the table and haven't won in weeks, maybe around 9 matches. My prediction is Paris FC to win. Paris FC have also been losing their recent games, but in front of their fans, they have the strength to win this match. Auxerre's low morale will also contribute to this. Our last match is between Marseille and Toulouse. Marseille are truly one of the standout teams of the season. Most recently, they managed to beat Newcastle 2-1 in the Champions League, and in the league they sit right behind Paris Saint-Germain. Toulouse, on the other hand, are a resilient and stable team, but last week they suffered a surprising home defeat against Angers. My prediction is Marseille to win at least 1 half. Normally Marseille should win the match as well, but they might be slightly fatigued, which could lead to mistakes. However, I still expect them to win at least 1 half. With this match, we've completed the analysis and predictions for the 25 games to be played this Friday and Saturday across Europe's top 5 leagues. The predictions and analysis for the matches taking place on Sunday and Monday will be shared exclusively with our premium members. And of course, our safest picks, the top predictions, will also be available only to our premium members. For just the price of a cup of coffee, you can become a premium member and gain full access to all of our content. Good luck to everyone, and see you in the next video.